Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, good morning everyone. Today I will make a conversation with my friends. Her name is Khairunisa Anggia. So stay tuned. Hello Anggia, how are you?
Hello, Annie. I'm fine. How about you?
I'm fine too, thank you. Nice to meet you too, Anggia.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Before we start a conversation, uh, I'm very like conversation with you. So okay, we start. Okay. Uh, One question. In first our material about introduce myself, how to properly introduce myself, and what about you, Anggia?
It's me. In general, and the most basic of introducing yourself, you need to mention your name, address, age, occupation or education, and hobby. You can add other thing by adjusting the situation and condition at the time. First, introducing. Of course, the first thing that when introducing yourself to English, all you have to do is introduce your own name. In introduce the name, you can use the follow example. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Anggia. Next, deliver origin or address. After then, now your name is there. You can tell them about your origin or place of residence. Example, how to tell you or address during self-introduction in English, I'm Indonesia, and other. Next, mention age. You also need to tell about how old you are when you're introducing yourself in English. Example, I talk I am around your age. Next, introducing to educational background. When introducing yourself in English to new friends or during a job interview, you can tell about your education. Example, I studied at Padang State University. And last, introduce your hobby. Hobby can also be one of the information during self-introducing in English. Example, I'm something go to like I like it because it's very calm. Make sure you feel comfortable do it so that you don't look awkward and seem stiff. Use good English so that your interlocutor can understand what you are talking about and can respond with the right question or answer. That's my opinion. And then I have a question about second our material. In second our material about personality textile, there are many model of personality type that attempt to explain why we are the way we are. The Big Five, also known as the five-factor model, is a widely accepted personality model. Why it's that so? There are many other personality type such as type A, B, C, D, but here it is said to be more accurate. How about that?
Okay, thank you very much for the second question. Okay, in my opinion, personality type such as type A, B, C, or D, this is because it uses five main personality traits, a separate spectrum for individuals to assess their personalities, the big five personality traits, which spell out the word can we fall on the range. For example, the first, conscientiousness, spontaneous or conscientiousness. Number two, agreeableness. Number three, neuroticism. Number four, openness. Number five, extroversion. Okay, for five, can we fall on this range? An individual's personality type is determined where this score on its spectrum. For example, someone who falls closer to agreeable and open mindedness with a person who identifies as hostile and plus. Like all personality type models, the Big Five require reflection and introspection for accurate results. Okay, I think it's all about the 2 seconds, the question second. Okay, the 3 second, I want to ask you, in your opinion, in general, what the simple present is? What is purpose and what is function are for? How about you?
Um, the simple present tense, in my opinion, can describe event, habit, or routine that happen regularly. It can also express opinions or make general statement of fact, general thoughts, activity, and that occurs in general time frame or repeat activity. Function, for simple present express general fact. Expect the repeat action in present time every day, week, month, and year. Simple present can tell the story. Use the simple present for manifestation and use the simple present to give suggestion. That's my opinion. Next, why when telling about daily activity we have to use the simple present tense? How do about it?
Okay, thank you very much for the 4 question. Because the activities that are told are activities that are repeated from day to day. One of the function in the simple present tense is express the repeated action in present time every day, week, month, year, and daily. Okay, number 4, because the activities that are told are activities that are repeated from day to day. One of the function in the simple present tense is express the repeated action in present time every day, week, month, year, and daily activities. Okay, activities are activities carried out by a person every day, from waking up in the morning to returning to sleep at night. Daily activities is simple present tense, which is tenses that have a simple sentence pattern. So, if you have an English assignment to make paragraph with the simple present tense pattern, you can tell about your daily activities. Okay. The 5th question. How does it function in the present continuous? Is it the same from as the present tense? How about?
Of course not. Present continuous tense express action at the present time. Function use the present continuous when we talk about something which is happening at the time of speaking. Example, you can make a report on what happened at your house at the time. Use the present continuous tense when we talk about something which happening around the time of speaking. It means that activity has begun happening but hasn't finished yet. Plus, use the present continuous tense for temporary situation and many more. That's my opinion. Okay, next, the 6th question. What is the verb of this simple past tense? How about?
Okay, thank you for 6th question. In my opinion, the verb of simple past tense is called the first affirmative. Nah, in affirmative, simple past statement, regular verbs and verb to or ed. Example: my father visited me last month. Irregular verb of past tense we can use as follow. Example: I meet a new neighbor the day before yesterday. Okay, negative. It comes before not and use verb 1. Example: we did not have a segment. And then interrogative. Okay. Interrogative sentence, yes or no questions. From up to a first short answer, yes, I, we, they, you, she, he, it, did. Example, did you major in math, or did you major in physics, or did you major in okay. Interrogative sentence with information questions. An information question asks for more than yes or no and begins with a question word. The question word is something the subject of the sentence that comes before the subject in most information question. Example, why did you take? Okay, the second question. Why in telling unforgettable experience you have to use simple past tense? What about you, Andia?
Okay, in my opinion, because experience tell the reader about event that have occurred in the past. Because it has happened in the past tense used is the past tense. Simple past tense describe action or situation that began and ended in the past. Time expression for past tense are yesterday, last month, year, week, time, 2 days, a week, month, a few minutes, a long time ago, after that, a week later, then the day before yesterday. That's all in my opinion. Okay, in the last, I have question, what are the conclusion of all the material what we have studied so far?
Okay, thank you, Anggia. Okay, conclusion of the material that we have studied so far. The first, we learn to introduce ourselves in general, and the most basic of introduction yourself. You need to mention your name, origin or address, age, occupation or education, and hobbies. Anggia, pause dulu. You can add other things by adjusting the situation and condition at the time. Okay, number 2, next about personality. There are many models or personality types that attempt to explain why we are the way we are. Personality types such as type A, B, C, D, and there are also the big 5. Also known as the 5-factor model, is a widely accepted personality model. Well, on this range, for example, conscientiousness, agreeableness, neuroticism, openness, and extroversion. Okay, like all personality type models, the big 5 require reflection and introspection for accurate result. Okay, number 3, the simple present tense can describe events, habits, or routine that happen regularly. It can also express opinions or make general statements of fact, general truths, activity that occur in a general time frame, or repetitive activity. Daily activities use simple present tense, which is tense that have a simple tense pattern. Okay, next. The 4, use continuous. Continuous when we talk about something which is happening at the time of speaking. Example, you can make a report on what happened at your house the time. Use the present continuous for temporary situation and many more. Okay, the last conclusion about simple past tense. Okay, simple past tense describes actions or situations that began and ended in the past. Time expression for past tense are yesterday, last month, last year, last week, and last time, and etc. Okay, today's a week, a month, a few minutes, a long time, and etc. Ago, after that, a week later, then the day before yesterday. You can use the simple past tense to tell about your unforgettable experience. Okay, guys, I think that's all about conversation today. If we are wrong word wrong, so apologize today, guys. Okay, and I say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, and see you next time. See you Anggia.
See you.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.